So yes, good morning. So today we are going to discuss problem involving 2025 bar exam of the Philippines. So we have number 8 question for criminal law. So we have a 25-year-old male was charged with 44 counts of rape allegedly committed against sex. A 22-year-old female and did the information uniformly alleged that A willfully, unlawfully, and feloniously had sexual intercourse with X who had a physical disability, hearing impairment. A contended that he and X were sweethearts and their sexual trysts were consensual. He added that X was an intelligent person capable of giving consent to their sexual activities. He further pointed out that the information did not even allege the element of force or intimidation. While the prosecution admitted that X was an intelligent person, it countered that under the law, being a deaf mute, she was deemed a person deprived of reason. Quote unquote. Is the prosecution correct? Reasons. Suggested answer, yes. This future Filipino lawyer and future bar examiner begs to qualify his answer that according to the law and jurisprudence decided by the Honorable Court in case of People of the Philippines versus Plaintiff Appellee versus Eleuterio Ormasa. Ito is accused appellant GR number 219957 April 4, 2018. It rectifier. Article 266A, paragraph 1 of the RPC, as amended, provided for two circumstances having when having carnal knowledge of a woman with a mental disability is considered rape. 1. Paragraph 1B, when the offended party is deprived of reason. 2. Paragraph 1D, when the offended party is demented. It was alleged in the amended information that AAA is a demented person, depute. The tapestry of this case, however, depicts a victim who is suffering from mental retardation, not dementia. For clarity's sake, the court must restate the mental retardation and dementia are not synonymous and thus should not be loosely interchanged. The case of People versus Kawili and People versus Ventura laid down a technical definition of the term demented as referring to a person who has dementia, which is condition of deteriorated mentality, characterized by marked decline from the individual's former intellectual level and often by emotional apathy. Madness or insanity, on the other hand, the phrase deprived of reason under paragraph 1B has been interpreted to include those suffering from mental abnormality, deficiency, or retardation. Thus, AAA was clinically diagnosed to be mental retarded, can be properly declassified as a person who is deprived of reason, not one who is demented. At any rate, the erroneous designation of retardation. Thus, AAA who was clinically diagnosed to be mental retarded can be properly classified as a person who is deprived of reason, not who is demented. At any rate, the erroneous designation of AAA as a demented person will not invalidate the amended information. In the first place, Umasa did not raise any objection at all on the matter. More importantly, none of his rights was violated, particularly that being informed of the nature and cause of accusation against him, the material facts necessary to establish the essential elements of rape were succinctly alleged, and the amended information by itself is sufficient to enable Umasa to suitably prepare for his defense. The elements necessary to sustain a conviction for rape are: 1. The accused had carnal knowledge of the victim, and 2. Said act was accomplished to the use of force, intimidation, or B. When the victim is deprived of reason or otherwise unconscious, or C. When the victim is under 12 years of age or is demented. In the case at bar, Umasa never denied having carnal knowledge of AA. Thus, the only matter to be resolved by this court is whether appellant had carnal knowledge of AAA against her will, using threats, force, or intimidation, or that AAA was deprived of reason or otherwise unconscious, or was under 12 years of age or is demented. In this in his appellant's brief, Ormasa impugns the finding that AA was a mental retarded. He argues that retardation is belied by no less than AA herself, considering that she was even able to prepare coffee for him, and that she was able to narrate her alleged ordeal with clarity of thought and precision. Here, the offender's knowledge of the mental disability of the victim was not properly alleged. There was no averment in the amended information stating that Tomasa knew of AA's mental retardation during the commission of the rape, while the erroneous designation of AA as a demented person did not cause material and substantial harm to Umasa. The same cannot be said to, to of the prosecution's failure to recite the aforesaid qualifying circumstance. Section 8 and 9 of Rule 110 of the Rules of Court require that the qualifying circumstances be specifically alleged in the information to be appreciated as such. As elucidated in People versus Tagut, the purpose is to alert the accused that his life hangs in the balance because a special circumstance would raise the crime to a higher category. To ring down the curtain, the law was silent about rape cases, but in this problem that was commonsensical, then it's hard to mingle with lawyers or bar reviewees who cannot understand by one legal basis. Being a deep mute, she was deemed a person deprived of reason. Then prosecution was correct and has legs to stand, the same to getting a mango fruit from mango tree or getting a santol fruit from santol tree, that can separate the meat from the bone, thus pregnant of honesty, truth, justice, freedom, fairness, equality, and peace. I pray that any answer that will make this answer a wrong or blank answer will be disbelieved or unpraised, because if I give you a wrong or blank answer, then I will let the sword of Damocles cut my fingers, manicure and pedicure. Otherwise, you must resharpen it to be included in the mainstream of Facebook age. Then strike and stab it to a stone 60 foot tall and cannot be embraced by 241 human. Source: https slash elibraryjudiciary.gov.ph, the bookshelf slash sudocs slash 1 slash 64099. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Good day and God bless.